Taking action is the most essential habit in determining how your life develops. Action is the key ingredient in a meaningful life, and without it, success and happiness are impossible. Let's look at 4 insights into how the action habit can help you stop wasting your precious life. Number 1. Action is the starting point of all progress. Health, wealth, love, relationships, and happiness all have to be earned, and that begins with taking action. You can have great ideas, prepare, and plan everything to perfection. You can have knowledge and wisdom, but they have no value without action. As Albert Einstein said, nothing happens until something moves. It's not what you can or could do, but what you actually do. I'm sure Jeff Bezos was one of many people who had the idea of selling books online, but it was Bezos who took the initiative and made it work. He started out of his garage and named his business after the Amazon River. The company motto was, "Get big fast." By continually taking action, Jeff Bezos turned Amazon into the world's largest online retailer, making himself one of the wealthiest men in the world. There is an urgency to life that should get you moving. The nature of life is movement. When you're not moving, you die both literally and metaphorically. Inaction is a slow death. Time is always marching forward, and your time on this earth is limited. Plus, there is a competitive nature to life. Competition is woven into the fabric of life, and we compete with others in ways we don't even realize. All the good things you want in life are being competed for and earned through deliberate action. The winners, with all the goodies, did whatever they had to do to get what they wanted. They made things happen, they took the initiative. If you don't go after what you want today, you will be left empty-handed tomorrow. There are 2 basic types of action. First is being proactive, which is taking the initiative and making things happen. Being proactive gives you a lot of control. Next is being reactive. Being reactive is waiting around to be acted upon and is a position of weakness. Someone or something acts upon you. You're giving them control. Change is inevitable. You can act or be acted upon. Either way, change is coming. When faced with a decision, most people tend to do nothing until they have to. When you do nothing, you risk the universe forcing change upon you. Then, you have little or no say on how or when that change happens, and what the outcome of that change will be. In general, people don't like change. We resist action because we prefer to cling to the familiar instead of exploring the unknown. While you may not like change, you are surrounded by it. It's been said, there is nothing permanent except change. Everything from technology to the weather is in a perpetual state of change. Maybe the most important thing is that your body changes daily. You're getting older. So the conditions around your life will change, whether you want them to or not. The question is, do you want to direct that change or leave it up to someone else? We may rationalize not taking action by saying, the time isn't quite right. But somehow the right time never arrives. We procrastinate and never take action. Truth is, the time will never be perfect. In most cases, the best time to take action is today. You will never be able to foresee all the problems down the road. You have to start moving forward. Moving through life is often a process of trial and error. You make mistakes finding out what doesn't work, then try a different approach again and again until you make progress. And action is the starting point of all progress. Persistent action will result in success. Time is on your side if you take persistent action. If you keep taking action, trying, and asking, you will eventually get what you want. It's called the law of large numbers, which most people incorrectly refer to as the law of averages. Insurance companies use the law of large numbers to determine how much to charge for car insurance. Casinos use it to calculate payout structures, so they guarantee themselves a profit. Baseball teams use it to determine what players to buy and how to use them in the lineup. Poker players can use the law of large numbers to decide when to fold. I am reminded of an ambitious young man who used the law of large numbers to meet girls in front of Starbucks. He would walk up to young ladies on the street, total strangers, and ask them if they had time to get coffee. Most would say no, or ignore him and keep walking. Eventually, for whatever reason, a girl would say yes. It took many no's before he got to a yes. But he knew the law of large numbers virtually guaranteed he would eventually get a few yeses. If you are a salesman earning a good living, making 10 calls a day, you can double your income over time by making 20 calls a day. The more action you take, the more results you get, the better your chances of getting what you are after. According to the law of large numbers, you will succeed if you ask enough times. This is why you must be fully committed to a course of action. With determination and persistence, you can get what you are after. But you must take action to get started, because nothing happens until something moves. Bold action has genius, magic, and power. Bold action has a special magic. You don't need to get motivated to take action. Instead, take bold action, and you will become motivated. The more daring the action, the more genius, magic, and power it contains. Bold action will stimulate your body and mind. Your thinking will become more focused and intense. Creativity, in particular, will flourish after taking bold action. Ideas will pop up out of nowhere. Bold action will make you more resourceful, expanding your mind to see new possibilities. As your goal consumes your mind, your awareness will be heightened, and you will meet the right people and stumble into situations that will further your cause. Bold action will also create momentum. Momentum is a powerful force. We have all seen it in action during a football game, a defensive player forcing a fumble, grabbing the ball, and running it in for a touchdown. The game's momentum has shifted, giving the other team much power. You can easily see it in your life by how you start your morning. Get off to a good start by completing a few small projects, and you will create momentum. You end up having a great day. Bold action is the igniter of the success cycle. You take bold action, which produces genius and magic. Genius and magic produce action, which creates power and momentum, leading to even greater success. If you keep taking action, riding the wave of momentum, time becomes your partner as you take advantage of the law of large numbers. And with a heightened awareness, you draw more success into your life. More action, more success. It's a cycle that starts with action, because nothing happens until something moves.